After El Chapo's sentencing, Senator Ted Cruz had the craziest way to fund the border wall. Okay, so let's break this down a bit. El Chapo is a Mexican drug lord and former leader of the Sinaloa Cartel, a criminal organization named after the Mexican Pacific Coast state of Sinaloa, where it was formed. He was sentenced to prison back in the early 90s and then escaped in 1993. He was then transferred and escaped again in 2001, then in 2014, and most recently in July of 2015, and was captured in January 2016. On February 12th of this year, just a few days ago, he was found guilty on all 10 charges. The top count, which carries a life sentence, was running in a continuing criminal enterprise, a wide-ranging charge that includes conspiracy to traffic drugs and conspiracy to commit murder. The rest of the counts include the distribution of multiple drugs, use of firearms, and money laundering. All of that leads us here. U.S. authorities are seeking the forfeiture of more than $14 billion in cash proceeds from narcotic sales, and that number made some ears perk up. Namely, Ted Cruz, who saw this as a golden opportunity. On February 12th, Cruz tweeted, "America's justice system prevailed today in convicting Joaquin Guzman Loera, aka El Chapo, on all 10 counts. U.S. prosecutors are seeking $14 billion in drug profits and other assets from El Chapo, which should go towards funding our wall to #SecureTheBorder." Followed by, "It's time to pass my El Chapo Act. I urge my Senate colleagues to take swift action on this crucial legislation. #SecureTheBorder." This idea sparked different reactions around the Twitter sphere, including this one from one user that read, "Great proposal. It appears to be a win-win for almost everybody." While another person tweeted, "So you're just going to ignore all of the testimony from the El Chapo trial that demonstrates most of the smuggled drugs came through legal ports of entry?" Another user said, "This is honestly a good idea." And lastly, another person tweeted, "How about that money being spent on addiction treatment? Isn't that the real mess he contributed to?" The El Chapo Act is actually a mouthful of an acronym that stands for the Ensuring Lawful Collection of Hidden Assets to Provide Order Act. The act was first introduced by Ted Cruz in April 2017, and if passed, the out-of-the-box bill would seize any money forfeited in the criminal prosecution of El Chapo and reserve it for securing the border, including construction of the wall along the US-Mexico border. So we want to know from you guys, what did you think of Ted Cruz's idea? Let us know in the comments below, and make sure to like this video and subscribe to The Trendy. I'm Amy, and I'll see you guys next time.